Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, can I have your attention, please? We are so very excited to actually welcome parents back into our gymnasium and do our first live performance in about 3 years here at Muraski, where we get to recognize and celebrate all the hard work that our students who are participating in orchestra and our students who are participating in band have done over the course of this year to learn a new instrument and get involved in what I think is one of the most fantastic instrumental programs in the state, where our music teachers work really, really hard to create a passion for music for our kids. So today we welcome you to enjoy some songs and performances put on by our orchestra and band. Students, we ask that you take this time to show pride and really be respectful of the students who've worked so hard this year. But we're excited to share this with you, and families, welcome. Thanks for coming out, and without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Hyatt.
Thank you. It's good to see everybody here. Parents, welcome. It's the first time you've probably seen me in person. If you don't know me, I'm Mr. Hyatt. I'm the orchestra director here at Muraski. Whitney and I also direct all the orchestras at Strongsville High School. And we are really excited to be performing in person for you. And you're going to hear a whole year worth of accomplishment and musical progress from September all the way up through May. And we're so proud of everything our student musicians have done. Fourth graders, it's kind of important that you pay attention because, believe it or not, in just a few months, I hate to tell you, it's not that far away, Mr. Chinsey and I will be here meeting you as fifth graders, introducing the instruments to you, and you will have the opportunity to choose an instrument and to be a member of our band or orchestra program. So you're going to pay attention, listen to these instruments, look at how they're played, watch how the kids hold them, and start thinking about, is this something you might want to do, and I hope you will, when we come see you in August when you are fifth graders. So we're going to go ahead and get started, and I have a student that's going to announce our first piece.
Hello, my name is Jeffrey, and I play the cello. French folk song is traditionally melody that is sung in France. The song below is slow and us in 3/4 time. The beautiful melody is perfect fit for orchestra instruments. Enjoy this piece.
afternoon. Hey. I'm Mr. Chitsey, and I teach the band here at Muraski. And I echo what Mr. Heyer said. We're very thrilled to be here with all of you and presenting what we've learned this year. We have a short segment of 3 songs that we're going to play in a row, and I like these to be called the kind of the pep band, marching band, football game songs. So you get to hear a bunch of things that you might hear from the marching band. Now we have 4 students that will come and introduce all of these, and there's some audience participation, 4th graders and parents. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Come on.
Welcome to our May concert. The band has been working hard and improving each week. At our last concert, the All City Band Festival in March, we got to play 2 songs with the entire 5th grade. This was a lot of fun as we got to go on a short field trip to practice and then perform at the high school.
Today we are excited to share with you our progress. To start off, we went to play a number of songs you might hear from the marching band.
The first song requires some audience participation to be in the crowd. You need to shout, "Let's go Stands." Let's practice.
Ready?
Say it with me. Ready? Let's go Stands! Great job.
Second is a popular song in the stands called Seven Nation Army. And third, we played the theme song of our favorite collection of superheroes. We would like to see if you can guess who they are. Here is our game time song.
you to identify that. Raise your hand, know who that is. What is it? The Avengers, very good.
All right. Hey parents, real quick reminder, today's the deadline to register your musician for either summer orchestra or summer band. You should have gotten emails with links to the online registration. It's our summer program that's in July at the middle school. I personally teach at the orchestra one. It's lots of fun, keeps kids playing in the summer. It gives you a little bit of a reprieve if you got to get them out of the house for an hour and a half or so. But you can't leave them beyond that. So, you have to pick them up. All right, so here we go. And I have a student telling you about our next piece.
Hello, my name is Alex, and I play the violin. Ludwig van Beethoven lived from 1770 to 1827. He composed his Ninth Symphony after he lost his hearing from a disease. The famous melody from the symphony is called Ode to Joy. Most people recognize this piece. This song is played by the 5th grade orchestra every year. Listen carefully as you hear these beautiful harmonies along with the happy notes.
second set of songs, we will play music from our book. These songs are our favorites of ours, and we would like to feature solos and sections in them. The first song is called Michael Finnegan. If Michael Finnegan was an Avenger, we wondered what his superpowers would be. We decided that he would probably look like a trumpet player named Finn. He can jump far like Michael Jordan, have laser beam eyes, stomp and send sound waves, wear a cape and fly, is great at any sport, can play all of the instruments, and is able to play the trumpet with his nose. We will feature a few solos in this song.
Our next
two songs will first include a song called Monument Harvest, which will feature duets of students. Finally, we will play Now Let Me Fly, which features entire sections of instruments.
This segment, I want to point out that our percussion section has expanded from our December concert. And while they're switching some instruments around, I will point out what they're playing. They are currently playing bells, snare drum, cymbal, maracas, and tambourine in this concert. And they're switching around, so everyone plays something different at all times. So that's what they're doing, and we're just waiting for a moment as they switch some instruments.
Quick, before we go further, fourth graders, let me show you the instruments of the orchestra. So you can think about and know what these are called. So we're going to start with these instruments right here. Hold them up. These are the violins, the highest sounding instrument in the orchestra. And then we go one step lower. Over here we have our violas. Hold those up. They look like violins, but they're not. They're lower sounding, and actually as the students grow and these instruments get larger, there's a big difference in size between a viola and a violin. Sitting in the middle of the orchestra, we have our cello section. These instruments can play both low and high notes. They're kind of right in the middle. And finally, the tiny little instruments back there. These little things are called the bass. Some people call them the double bass. And so these are the four instruments of the orchestra. So you'll hear all those different sounds come together as we go to our next piece.
Hello, my name is Mahika and I play the violin. Fiddler's Hoedown is a traditional fiddle tune known as boiled up cabbage down. This fast piece is fun to play. We will feature each section of the orchestra, the violins, violas, cellos, and the bass. We will even have some extra moves to add to the traditional feel. Kick back and relax as we play this fiddle tune.
Okay. As Mr. Heyer did introduce you what the instruments look like, let me show you what the band instruments look like as well. We have all but one instrument that we start here today. So flutes in our woodwind section. Hold them up, flutes. Shiny silver ones. We have clarinets. We do not have in the woodwind family any saxophones in this building, but we do start saxophones. In our brass, we have trumpets and trombones. And I already talked about all the percussion instruments. All right, we're going to get on to our next song, which features four individual band members on this one.
Hello, I am Leon Cernick and I play the clarinet in the Muraski band. 4 students successfully completed our superhero challenge game this year by passing all 7 levels. Me, Ava, Lila, and Matthew, we featured today playing a solo out of the book, which allowed us to pass the 7th and final level. This is called The Good Wife. Mr. Chidsey will be playing the keyboard.
Hello, my name is Mallory and I play the violin. The can-can is a high-energy dance that became popular in the 1840s. The dance involves very high kicks. Eventually this evolved into the famous kick line. French composer Jacques Offenbach composed his version of the popular can-can in 1840. This song is a fifth-grade orchestra tradition. Enjoy.
We have one more to play for you today, and it does have audience participation as well. So, here we go.
My name is Bryce Batt. To end our portion of the concert, we will play one of the full band songs we played at our March All-City concert. We leave you with a song that requires audience participation. Please join me.
Last song is called We Are on a Mission to Rock.
Hi, I'm Anthony, and I play the bass. Film composer John Williams wrote the music to many of the most famous movies of all time. You will recognize this next song as the main theme from Star Wars. We'll turn our bows into lightsabers and take you to a galaxy far, far away.
Boys and girls, awesome, awesome job. Let's give them one more round of applause. So as we close, parents, just a couple quick things. We know that several of you are going to want to take your children home early today because it's about 2:40. So here's what we ask. We are going to send all of our students back to their classrooms. If you have signed out your child or if you plan on taking your child early, we ask that you please touch base with our office if you haven't already, and then exit outside of our building. Once our students pack up and get their instruments ready, Mrs. Surak is going to make a call ahead of time. They'll meet you out front, out of our main entrance right here on the atrium. So at this time, seated students and parents, you are welcome to leave. Thank you so much for participation. And teachers of our seated students, students, you'll find your teachers and head out the side doors.